is your name, Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah. They that worship Jesus must worship Him in spirit and truth. True worship is hard to come by in churches today, because they aren't spirit-led. Pastors schedule the service so he can preach. So praise and worship is cut short. Churches most of the time never enter true. Worship and result members never know what true worship is. Worship the Lord in spirit and truth. Rise up, church, surrender your flesh. Let the Spirit have control. Focus on Jesus and God the Father. Worship in spirit and in truth. Worship in spirit and truth. Stop gossiping about who's wearing what. Stop messing with your phones. Worship in spirit and truth. Truth worship is beautiful. In my secret place, prepared just for me. Hallelujah, Jesus. Worship in my lifeline to Jesus. Worship is our intimacy time. Jesus is my best friend. I worship all through the week. Several times while worshiping, I felt God pour oil on my head. Then it ran all over to my feet. Hallelujah, Jesus. Jesus, you're holy. You're Jesus in spirit and truth. Magnify our Jesus who sits on the throne. At God's right hand, majestic God who has chosen me. Help me to do your will, my life is yours. Oh God, my will is yours. Holy God, holy, I bow. Holy, Jesus, how majestic is your name. Worship Jesus in spirit and truth. True worship burns the chaff away. True worship blows stench from our sin away. True worship is holiness from being in Jesus and God's presence. Holy God, you're holy. Worship in spirit and truth. I surrender my will, spirit and truth. They that worship Jesus must worship in spirit and truth. Hallelujah, Jesus. Awaken, Christians. Rise up. Look at your hearts. People, worship in truth and spirit. Repent for your sin.